Hello, everyone, and welcome to another episode of our live tours. Today, I'm coming to you from the Tokyo office. My name is Luca. I will be your host for today, and we're gonna delve deep into a very interesting part of Japanese culture, which is Japanese calligraphy. We will have our special guide on the field, accompanied by a visitor, which I will introduce to you shortly, and they will show us how to properly do Japanese calligraphy. But that's not all. We also have udon cooking, and we will prepare this udon from scratch. So, from the basic ingredients, putting them together, and then until the final result, which will be the tasting of this udon, which are house made. Today's tour is brought to you by Eat Meet Japan, which is an association that has the goal of promoting Japanese culture through food mostly and putting people together at the same time by doing so. We also have the Wakana-san, that is the owner of the all the experiences you see today. That has a website called Wakalture.com. So please have a look at that. It will come out on the live chat. I would also like to remember that being this a live tour, you are free to ask any question at all times by using the live chat that is on the side of the screen. And we also have a dedicated Q&A session at the end of the tour of the duration of around 10 to 15 minutes, but really depends on the amount of questions. The tour in total will be approximately 60 minutes. But without further ado, I would like to now talk to my guides on the field today. So we have Wakana-san and Miriam. Miriam, how are you doing today? Hi there. That sounds exciting.
Water. That's it.
Only three things.
Yes.
Wow.
Right.
I hope so.
Mix. So your hands like this cat.
Depends.
So and then do this
These are the
like
hands.
that. Like this. Don't do like that. Make a plum.
I see.
So we want that. So I will show you first. And this is only one key to make udon. Don't add water at once.
Okay. So you put little by little.
Yes.
I see. Okay.
Okay.
I like how we got directly
Like
to action
that.
and we got some sneak peek
Okay.
from earlier with the calligraphy. I look forward to that, but this is already looking very exciting. And I am also looking forward to see Miriam skills in making this udon. As she said, she is the first time doing it. So I'm sure with the guidance of Wakane-san, it will be fine.
Yeah, I feel actually this fits really comfortable. It reminds me a bit on making soba, what I actually tried before.
Okay. So usually you do all the things, but but today because this program is usually takes 3 to 4 hours, so
Wow.
I'm gonna just do it quickly.
I see. I'm too slow.
No, no, no. I don't mean that, but yeah. Okay, quick. And depending on the humidity, I sometimes add a bit more water or use less water.
So the consistency should be like already a bit sticky.
So that should be good now. So it looks a bit too dry, right? Not like when you make something bread or cookies, more wet, but that's okay. Udon should be like this.
I see.
Okay, then now we need to make this one bowl. This punch them to make one.
Punch it
Yeah,
up.
you can
Okay.
help me.
Oh, that's good. I like that word. Stress relieving. Like this?
Yes.
It already looks a bit more like the dough for bread now.
Yeah. So if it looks too dry, but if we added more water, then it's gonna be too soft.
I see.
It's chewy, right?
Mhm.
You eat, so
Yeah, actually, you can already feel that with the dough.
Mhm.
The dough feels really like that it's going to be chewy, kind of, right?
Right. Okay. So
I'm not sure how much has been missed by the audio, but I'm just gonna go back everything we've been saying pretty much so far. We have Miriam today that is visiting Wakalture, that is the studio of Wakana-san, that is gonna show us how to make udon, as we are doing right now. As you can see, they're getting their hands onto the flour. And already a good point, I would say. And then we will have the calligraphy class. Calligraphy class that it would be done with the both of them. And there is Wakana-san that has been doing that for over 20 years. So she is very prepared and skilled. And it's going to show us some basic calligraphy plus some other interesting information as all the utensils that I use in order to make this beautiful visual art. Anyway, back to the udon making, because now we have quite of a funny and entertaining part. As you see, they are layering now the flour, and they're putting this plastic cover for a reason that you're gonna find out soon.
Yes, actually, we are just wrapping the dough. It's already the second plastic bag.
yeah. So we're gonna need 5 heels. Your heels. Okay. Then so the plastic bag sometimes breaks, so in case.
So you don't only need your hands, but you also need your feet.
Whole body workout.
Okay.
Not only upper body.
So first I will show you how to do it.
Here we go.
Okay, just step on.
Okay.
Make it flat like this.
So you're just walking on that dough.
Yes, but slowly.
It must be extra, a little extra to do this on the tatami mat. It adds to the experience and maybe also to the quality of the process.
Getting real Japanese taste.
Okay, so then define the fold.
Okay. So you fold it.
Yeah. This.
Board.
Then the your turn.
I should have worn better socks today, actually.
Okay. So and yes, please. No slippers on tatami mat. Okay, here you go.
So I'm just going to step on the.
Here we go.
Feels soft actually. I think I could use something on that.
This is the Udon Dance, I guess.
Exactly.
How does it feel, Miriam?
It feels comfortable. I wish I had shoes that were that soft. I mean, it feels stepping on something really soft. Sometimes on like playgrounds for kids or something, they have these floor.
So this
Kind of-
is part for kids too.
I guess so, yeah.
When they have not enough weight. So after they had fun, parents have to do it again because they're too light to need.
I see. But that's a good idea. You can involve kids as well.
Yeah, that's okay. Okay, so
So we have to do it again?
yeah, so we usually do this 3 or 4 times more until it gets smooth. But so this is still rough, like this yellowish part, wet and dry part. So after we do 4 times, then it's gonna be like this smooth.
Yeah, that looks much nicer actually.
So because we don't have time today, so we're gonna use this today.
Okay.
And so this we need to leave it for about 1 hour in a room temperature like this. Just wrap not to get dry. Okay, so leave it and we're gonna do it calligraphy.
Okay. Do that.
Yeah.
So this was the first part of the udon making. We will go back later after they rested. We will do the cutting and the final cooking and tasting. But now let's go into calligraphy. And I see that they already got into position. There will be a lot of utensils to use specific for calligraphy. And Wakana-san is going to introduce them to you shortly. Plus, she knows all about it. So I will let them do the speaking and I'll be watching.
Okay, so have you done calligraphy before?
Actually, I don't want to admit, but yes.
Hmm.
And my teacher back then told me, maybe you're really not good enough.
You have done it only once, right? Yeah, calligraphy is not like something you can get in a day because I've been learning calligraphy 26 years
Wow.
and I'm not still good enough. Right?
I don't know
Okay,
if that's
so-
motivating or worrying, but it's impressive that you've been doing this for 26 years.
Yeah, actually it is.
Okay, so I usually talk about differences between kanji, hiragana, katakana that we use like in Japanese. And but as we have short time, so we're gonna cut and I'm gonna explain about the calligraphy tools we're gonna use today. So this is Tsuzuri inkstone. And that's the Sumi ink stick. That's the ink. And this is Fude brush. And this paperweight, Bunshin. Okay. So paper and this one, it's thinner. Okay, and also Sajiki felt mat. this one, and sample I will write it for you later. Okay, so let's make ink first.
Okay, we start with the ink.
So put this water in Suzuri ink stone. Yeah. Just a little bit, yeah. Because okay. Then hold this, and you don't need just right circle like this. Ground.
Yeah, it's already getting black, the water. Sorry, actually my hands are still a bit looking like doing udon.
Yeah, it looks like black, but to make enough ink, enough thickness and enough amount of ink, you need probably do this maybe 2 or 3 hours.
Oh no!
I never done it. It's just wasting my time. So after you do maybe a couple more, then you can use this.
I see. So
ink.
Usually you buy the ink. So this is more like ceremony, like.
So this is like not this is also making ink, but also like to relax, calm down, get your body
I see.
for.
Actually, I have a question from the audience. Sorry to interrupt, about the udon, so I don't want to leave it behind. And it would be about the process of flattening the dough with your feet. How long would that take normally?
So depending on how many people you make, but for 2 people, 20 minutes.
Wow, 20 minutes.
Okay. Nice. It's a good exercise.
But I mean, in this class, 20 minutes, but it's if you are getting it and just do it by yourself, maybe a bit shorter.
I see.
Yeah, because I'm.
Okay, thanks. Sorry to interrupt the calligraphy. Very interesting so far. Thanks for showing all the tools. At least I did try before, but I never realized that the ink was coming from a stick, and it's pretty fascinating how it's made. I never thought about it, and in my mind it was just common ink. I didn't realize you would get it from a solid piece of ink. Pretty interesting, at least from my side.
Okay, so we talk about the key, the point for calligraphy.
So your ink is orange.
Yeah. We say that in Japanese we say orange is red because teacher use red pencil to check. Yeah. So that's why I use this one.
Okay, let's see how red I get today.
Okay, so sorry. So
yes,
I'm gonna put the brush to the ink. Yeah. The whole brush. Don't be shy. Yeah. Okay, so then much ink. Okay, so then use this one ink stick and then kind of press. Then remove too much ink like that. Yeah, okay, that's okay.
I have another question, Wakana-san, about the calligraphy this time. What does it mean? How come the paper is called hanshi? Is it like the kanji? We have a question about the meaning of hanshi. Like, does it mean half size of half paper?
Yeah, that's the name of size. So we have.
Okay, so
yeah.
I would guess it's half of an other paper, perhaps used in calligraphy.
We Zenkaishi.
I see. Okay, that's very helpful. Thanks. So it's one of the size of papers used in calligraphy.
Yes, I guess, right? It's one of the sizes.
Yeah, yes. Okay,
Thank you.
so then, okay, so the point, the most important thing, so the brush is always straight and sharp, like this. So to make it sharp, so you like kind of like do this. So not only the tip from the bottom. Yeah, yeah, yeah.
Like this.
Yeah, and you don't twist, like do it and then turn, do it.
I'm already starting to doing everything
That's
wrong. You Thanks for you.
Yeah, it's okay. Okay, so after you write few strokes, and the brush gonna be like that. So always make it straight.
Okay.
And the point 2, so the holding brush, like this, not too low, not too straight, like that.
Like this.
Yeah, that's okay. I'm sorry, it's maybe too much ink.
Oh, okay. Now I know how to do it.
Yeah, just a little bit. Yeah, that's okay. Okay, then, so point 3, don't use wrist when you write. So calligraphy, don't use wrist, like not like that, but calligraphy use arm to write. So you avoid not touching on the table always up.
Okay.
Like this. Use
Maybe,
arm,
okay.
not wrist.
I see.
Okay, and so calligraphy, like you have only one chance to write. So some objects try to fix, but fixing is always a need technique. So usually get worse. So don't try.
Okay.
Okay, so you can write whatever you want. What word would you write?
Actually, thinking about the current situation in the world, I would like to write the word peace.
Okay, peace. So peace is actually so two kanji. Peace is heiwa.
Oh, maybe I should have
Okay.
chosen something easy.
But I have.
Wow.
So this is heiwa. I think you can't write this one.
Okay.
So this kanji means calm or circle. So and also my name Wakana.
Nice. Okay.
Yeah. So maybe this is good. Okay. So then I will write for you.
Okay, I guess I should watch you carefully now, right?
You can leave the brush.
Oh.
Yeah. You don't have to hold all the time. Okay. So what?
Wakana-san, there's a question about kanji kanji choice. Is there anything that is often picked by your students?
Love and family is very popular.
I see. That's a nice
Right.
nice choice, I would say. Yeah.
What would you write, Luca?
Probably something like that. Yeah.
I would write to eat because I love to eat.
That also sounds good.
And your name? So, Miriam.
Let's just make it meaty.
Okay, easy. Okay.
Wow, it already looks difficult to me.
Okay, so then I have this one. The stroke order is on it already. In this. Okay, so I use this one and try on this paper. you're gonna practice on this
Yeah.
paper and the end on this.
Okay.
Nice. Time to take home, and then this one I will put this stamp under your name, so make sure you have space.
Some space.
Yeah.
Wow, there are so many things I have to think about.
You have only two, so should be okay.
Should I just try?
Yes. Just
Good luck.
Think like.
Okay. So much too carefully. So I start here, right?
Yep.
Actually.
Oh, and your left hand on the paper. Yep. Okay. Yep. Go. That's okay. Almost first time.
I cannot talk right now. I'm really concentrated.
I know.
I'm also not talking. I don't want to interrupt or.
But I was writing the sample. Like I was focusing, but I had to thought about what word is popular. Love and family. Yes.
So you said people are relaxing doing that. I don't feel the relaxation.
But you can focus, right?
Oh.
The sound is right.
So this is one, right?
Yeah. And your name.
Looks good so far.
Thank you.
Okay.
Wow.
Good job.
For almost first time, right? That's good. Okay. So I will just explain about this. So you always have center line. So this is the center.
Okay.
And so this is like 2 and 1.
Okay, for me it's more like 1 and 2.
And then so that's good. You have space, right? So
Okay.
it's not coming from this way here.
Mm-hmm.
And this one, this line is a bit thicker than the other lines.
Okay.
And a bit longer and longer.
I see. So this has to get thicker, and this is also a bit out of balance, right?
Yes.
Okay.
So and when you write here, so you write this and stop, and then down. So you don't write like quick.
Okay.
So stop and down.
Okay.
Okay, and except here and here,
Mm-hmm.
you need to stop. Like not like here. So stop and maybe wait 1 second and then leave.
Okay.
Okay, so let's write together.
Okay.
Okay, so that's the center, right? And your body, the center is also, so maybe, yeah. Okay. Okay, so for here, okay, and your hand. Okay, so for and okay, then put, then move and stop, and put.
You're turning around the.
Right.
Wow.
And from here, so put okay, and stop.
Wow.
So this is like there's no line, but it's like connecting to the next line. Okay. So then beside the second stroke. And stop. Then
Wow.
Okay.
I wish I could say now I know how to do it, but I guess doing this on my own is still difficult.
It's like a sport.
Mhm.
So, your name.
My name.
So, first time you don't know how to do it. Then next time you know how to do it, but you can't because you need more practice.
I
Right?
see. Wow, it looks beautiful. Wow.
Hey. So usually you can practice more as much as you want, but
That's
again, the
Looks very
choice
nice.
was fine.
Yeah, right. This looks really nice.
Good
I
job.
put it on top of the other one. Okay.
Actually, I have a question that also involves myself because I am left-handed as well, and it's about what's the difficulties and is it harder for left hand? Because for what I know, all the strokes are basically they've been evolving using the right hand, right? You considering that you're using the right hand, so for the left, normally it's harder. Just what's your suggestions for left-handed?
For example, in my calligraphy class, I go like my teacher doesn't let you use your left hand. You have to write on your right hand.
Interesting.
Because most of strokes you can't really make it on your left hand.
Right,
and
right.
also your hand probably get dirty too.
Yeah, that's what I experienced. Exactly. I always get my hand dirty, also when I when I write with the pen, actually. But that's not only actually in Japanese. Also, when I write other languages, writing from the right to left, from the left to right, I always get my hand dirty.
Okay, so before writing this with this, maybe write with your finger with the right, like to see the balance, because you need to write in the middle.
Already almost here, right? Starting.
Yeah. 2, 3, 4, 5.
Already.
Okay.
Okay.
Yep. Good. It's okay. You only practiced once. Then just remember so start maybe from here and stop under this. Yeah. Very good.
Do I need more ink?
Yes, a little bit. Very good.
Okay, first part is done.
So we were asked what's the kanji that we are now writing, and it's a piece just for our viewers. It was chosen by Miriam.
Okay, and your name. Yeah, make it straight.
And the characters on the left, it's Miriam name in Japanese, which is Miri, and it's in katakana, which is an alphabet used for foreign words, mostly. Also for other, but most of the time for foreign words, also foreign names.
Good job. Surprising. Like, see, maybe you can compare the first one, that this part is totally different, right? That's
I can tell,
first
yeah.
one.
Very nice. You can
So you
frame
learn
that.
very quickly.
So nice.
Surprising. You have been a very good student.
So now what are you doing?
So this is the stamp. So the stamp means like it's finished, completed.
So this is put by the teacher? It's like approval sign, sort of?
Usually people have their own name. So because I can't prepare her
I
name.
see, I see.
So this is my name.
Wow.
So is this another type of
So
hanko? Because in Japan there are hanko for your signature. Is this something similar?
sorry.
The size is different, but it looks like hanko, right? Like the Japanese
Yes.
signature stick.
So actually, I have several hanko, depending on how big the size of calligraphy.
Beautiful.
So
Very nice.
yeah, good job. So I have smaller one for smaller smaller calligraphy.
Wow. I'm happy.
Yeah, I'm sure if you practice more, then you get very well.
Actually, it's fun. I mean, it's really, I think in the beginning, I was really nervous, but now I feel kind of, I would like to.
Yeah, so that's why, like that feeling. So even though 26 years of experience, I never made that perfect calligraphy. That's why maybe like I'm always regret and I'm always like get angry sometimes and I cried because even like over 20 years, I can't still make anything perfect. But that's very important to improve. If I think mine's perfect, then I will never improve anymore, right? Okay,
That's
anyway,
a
so
great
let's
suggestion and way to approach it, I feel. Thank you very much, Wakana-san.
okay, so let's go back to udon noodle. They're waiting. Yeah, maybe wash hands.
All right, thank you. And while you are preparing for the udon, I just would like to show some photos from the Instagram page of Wakana-san and her Wakalture Instagram account, and she also has a website. So if you want to know more of all the different activities that you can get involved to, because it's not always only involved around calligraphy, but also they have cooking classes and other interesting cultural experiences, which can really give you a very unique insight inside Japanese culture. You see also today the setting is very familiar, but at the same time, it also has a lot of different way to introduce you to Japanese culture. And we can also see all across the studio different items, different parts. And we're going to show you a bit later as well. There are some items that Wakana-san has made, and those are for sale. And you can also see some other pictures from across the studio, but also on the Instagram page that we just show you. But anyway, enough with me talking. Let's go back to the udon.
Yep. So we need to roll this out and make it 2-4 millimeters. So
It's really hard.
yeah, it takes time. Okay.
So this is the job after 1 hour, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
So I didn't put like yeast on or something to So it's not bigger, same size.
It's just harder.
Okay.
This really trains the whole body.
That's why I don't make udon from scratch like this, except my class.
I see. Usually you buy it in the
Yeah.
supermarket.
Easier.
But well, if you live abroad, it's not so easy to buy udon. So it's actually good to
Yeah.
know how to make it, right?
Yeah, so actually, oh yeah, I forgot to talk about this. And the flour we use is all-purpose plain flour. So I think it's easy to find
Yes.
most of countries, but here in Japan, we usually use lower protein flour. So if you go to supermarkets, it's easy to find lower protein flour, but not this one.
Okay.
So this will be medium protein flour.
So where do you buy it here?
Like not just regular flour, but bigger supermarket they have probably. So, but I'm sure it's easier for you guys. Okay, so 3 times, like pushing in the center like that, then open, then do this again.
Okay, pushing in the center.
Yes, I'm holding. Yeah. Harder. In this way.
And then I turn.
Yeah.
And wrap it.
Yeah. This is also fun point for kids too. But again,
yeah, it's a very family-friendly experience. But even the calligraphy, I'm sure it can be entertaining for kids. It doesn't need to be perfect, just as long as they put their interest into it. You can put your personal touch.
2,
3.
Okay, it looks more like a pizza.
Okay, I'm gonna just do it quickly.
You're so fast. It looks like you're doing that every day.
No. Especially having 2 kids. Always no time.
So this is the amount of 2 pieces?
Yes.
2 pieces?
Yes.
Okay. If you make more, you roll like the double the amount, or you split it?
It's double.
Wow.
Yeah, so it's gonna be harder. But in this class, I have more guests, so it should be no problem.
Okay.
Because I'm not doing this usually. So guests do this. Okay. So like this.
Wow.
Then we're gonna cut.
Change the size.
This is just starts.
Wakana-san, I think you couldn't see, but we shared the picture with the Stranger Things cast members earlier, and it was pretty interesting to see that they enjoyed some of your classes as well.
Yes.
Just letting you know, because I know you guys cannot see from there on the screen. Here we go. We have the picture there as well.
When I was
It looks like an interesting array of kanjis there for their names, I guess.
They picked a word related to their character. So
I
strength,
see.
beauty, danger, love. They like
from
there.
Nice.
But they have only 20 minutes.
Right schedule, I imagine. They were promoting the show.
Okay, so then we cut. So this is the knife for cutting noodles.
Wow, look at that knife.
The board.
So this is a knife specifically
guide,
made for the udon cutting, right? It's like the shape. I can tell
or
it's
noodle. Like you can also cut soba or any noodle.
I see.
Yeah.
That's the cucumber tomba.
Okay, so then this one, but don't push too hard because it's gonna stick together. Just put on and hold like that. Then the lean to the wood back like this. So if you wanna make thicker noodle, then go further and then you can make thicker noodle. So like this.
This looks very satisfying, not only in how it looks like, but also in the sound.
It looks difficult to me though. So cut.
Yeah. Very good.
Wow.
Here we
Yeah,
go.
your first time?
I ate soba before.
Yeah, that's very nice.
Actually, even if it's the second time using a knife like this, I still feel like kind of respect for these things. Wow. But yeah, as you said, it's really satisfying.
Okay. So maybe because we don't have time, so then that's enough. So then we need to unfold this, make sure it's cut. And yeah, and here like cutting.
Oh.
I love the shape of the fresh udon that are homemade. Just the irregular shapes, they look so much better than the one you can buy at the supermarket, honestly.
Yeah.
And also remind me of the pasta I make when I'm back home because I'm from Italy.
Wow. It smells already really nice.
You know, fresh udon is just the whole experience. It makes you enjoy it more, I feel, and it gives that extra taste at the end, even if they taste exactly the same. But because you made them, it's gonna give you this extra feeling. At least personally, that's how I feel. But I think it's just for everybody the same.
Yeah, I think it will be for me.
Okay, so I'm gonna boil, just plain water, no salt. Okay,
so they're gonna have a bath in the hot springs now, and then they're gonna be ready.
Okay, then you can boil 10 to 15 minutes.
Depending on the size. For these ones, how long should they boil?
12, 13 minutes.
Okay.
Yeah, but
so 12 minutes will be the
time.
average the cooking time.
So we have this already.
Here we go.
Wow.
Fast forward and they are ready to go.
Yeah. Okay, so then this water. Yeah, cold water.
Cold water out of the pot.
Rinse the carrots and also to make it cold. So today I'm gonna serve cold udon. Zaru. So yeah. So this is zaru.
I'm not sure if we'll get the question, but to answer the potential question, udon can be eaten cold or hot, depending on the dish or how you personally like it. And now Wakana-san is preparing cold udon. Also, reason for using the cold water.
But when you make hot noodle, you need also to rinse and then put on in a pot. Yes.
Oh, I didn't know
Okay.
that.
That's
Okay, so
Look at that. I love this traditional dish.
The plate is so nice.
This is the proper one used for udon and soba as well.
okay.
Wow.
Well done.
Okay, so you can finally take a seat.
Thank you.
Okay, go.
Wow, it looks super nice. I see the shoulder in front of me.
Wow.
Okay, so
This is lunchtime. I'm getting pretty hungry right now.
Me too.
the dipping sauce, I would like you to try it, and if you can sesame and wasabi and tempura flake in dipping sauce
Okay.
after that.
So this is soy sauce?
Yes, and soy sauce and sake and dashi. Dashi, you know dashi?
Like
With
fish
some-
sauce?
yeah.
Mhm.
Ah, not fish sauce, but from Bonito. Yeah.
Bonito sauce.
Okay, so please. And you know how to say.
Itadakimasu. Itadakimasu.
召し上がれ。
いただきます。
Ah, excited. Excited to try.
So you can hold the dipping sauce and then
Put
dip
it in.
and eat. Yeah.
Here we go. Let us know.
and you are allowed to make noise too.
It's so
Yeah.
good.
Mm.
The texture is really different from other udon. It's more
Mhm.
Sometimes it's always like chewy.
Mm.
Yeah.
So sometimes I don't like that udon is so soft,
Mm-hmm.
but this
Yeah.
is really good. Mm.
Okay, so try. Do you like wasabi?
Yes.
Yeah, so try.
Oh, I love
Like
wasabi too.
Yeah, if you like, just try wasabi.
It looks fresh.
Maybe a little bit. Not at all. Maybe too much. Yeah.
So Wakana-san just said it's fine to make noise, and that's part of Japanese culture for eating as well. If you slurp with the soba, with the ramen, with udon, if you make the slurping sound, it's actually a sign of appreciation that you're enjoying. So it's very common when you go into restaurants as well that serve this kind of food to hear here and there like these slurping sounds.
But it's so hard to do so. I still cannot. That's the problem. Even when I try. I like it with wasabi even better.
Yeah, so it's really depending on person. So some of I like wasabi and sesame.
I want to put some
But
sesame.
many guests like with tempura flakes. Yeah.
Oh, tempura flake.
Flakes
Nice.
is just the half of the tempura, right?
Yes.
Okay. So I will try it now with sesame because I really love sesame too.
Yeah, but one few guests, they really like the taste of noodles, so they didn't even use dipping sauce.
Wow.
They eat noodles.
Wow. Plain noodles.
Yes.
Well, I think they're good anyways, but my favorite is with wasabi and sesame. So
Nice.
it's really nice.
I would also pick those toppings. What kind of some? Just this is a personal question. I have the tempura flake. It's the panko. That one over there. It's...
Tempura flakes is like when you make tempura.
Ah, okay. Ah, nice. Yeah. I love that. Okay. I couldn't see, but now, yeah, this one it adds that extra crunchiness.
Yes.
If you like a bit of crunchy, yeah, those are good.
It has more flavor, so yeah, you don't.
Yeah, thank you. How much do you put? Just a bit, like this.
If you want, and up to you.
Okay.
Oh, this looks good. I'm gonna have some udon maybe for lunch
to add
today.
tempura flakes at the end. Like this.
Yeah, I think
Yeah,
because actually the udon is so good.
Mhm.
If you put eggs, I feel like I lose a bit of the taste of the udon.
Yeah.
But it's so delicious. I really prefer from the conventional udon.
Mm.
Thank you for this delicious meal.
Thank you too.
And also thank you for teaching me how to make it, teaching me how to make shoulder. It was a lot of fun. Luca, you
Yeah,
should
it was
definitely
great.
come.
Oh yeah, look forward.
I really want to see you doing shoulder.
All right, so I guess now we can move into some question Q&A session. So if any of our viewers have any question, let us know. I would have one already. I would like to know from Wakana-san about this, more about Wakalture. So you arrange experiences for visitors to Japan. And if we would be suggesting to somebody in Tokyo how to reach you, are you located near any famous sites? Is it easy to reach in Tokyo?
Yes, my place is just between Ueno and Akihabara. So from Akihabara,
Nice.
10 minutes, and then Ueno also 10 minutes. So it's easier. So after the experiences, you can also enjoy sightseeing too.
Yeah, that's a very good location. Akihabara and Ueno are always on the must-see visit list. So very good position over there. Also, could you show us a bit of the? I can have a little insight now of the products you have behind Miriam. I see there's some craft maybe on your left. It would be on this desk. I see that you are selling some of these products.
Yeah.
Yeah, over there. Sorry, I wasn't clear in the directions.
Yes. So that's all I made. That's the origami crane earring.
Nice. I think these are
And
popular.
this is like flower and shuriken.
Shuriken.
Stuff. Yeah. And these
So this is all
tsumami
made by you, right? All handmade.
Yes. Yes. So tsumami earrings. So you can also make not these, but you can also have experiences to do origami and tsumami zaiku.
Nice, nice. May I ask what's the pictures on the left? Is it you over there when you were studying calligraphy?
Yes, this is my teacher.
Wow.
Teacher.
How nice. Beautiful.
So
This is definitely something people would love to see, not only the experience, but besides the experience, there's a lot of behind the scene, and I love seeing this kind of pictures.
So I've been learning from her since I was 8.
Wow, that's amazing. Very impressive. And this really shows your passion and dedication. I have another question, if you don't mind. There was a map that I saw while you guys were moving around. Is this a map for people, country of origin that you have helped showing insights of Japanese culture? I see.
So
Nice.
like these on the top and the bottom, these are the countries where I have been to.
That's my country too. Very nice.
And then these dots are from my guest.
I see. Nice. You have a wide range. I see. People from everywhere.
Europe, US, Australia.
Oh, I see also what's there? Fiji. Haiti. Hawaii. No,
I think
Haiti.
Hawaii. Yeah.
Hawaii. My geography used to be better. All right, that was a very nice little insight. Thank you very much for this. Let me have a look if we have some final questions. Otherwise, I think that we can just end the tour for today if there are no further questions. Once again, I would like to thank Eat Meet Japan for organizing this tour. Also, I remind all the viewers that there is the information for wakalture.com and also the Instagram page. So please go and have a look and follow if you like. You can find the information about everything that Wakana-san does, including what you've seen today. There was the cooking class alongside with the calligraphy experience. And also, we'd like to thank you too, Wakana-san and Miriam, for all your information you gave us today. And from me as well, your host Luca, it's everything. So thank you again. And thanks everybody for choosing this tour today.
Thank you.
Thank you. Bye-bye.
Bye-bye.
See ya.